morning, crafters. This is Cynthia for Cat Scrappiness Designs, and I am here with a new release for November 2018. So this video is going to highlight all of the gorgeous new products, and hopefully you're going to be inspired and see something that you absolutely cannot live without. So let's go ahead and we will start by going through all the beautiful new jewel colors. So here are the teal jewels right here, and as you can see, beautiful, beautiful flashes of iridescent shine along with that lovely, lovely color. Then we also have the fuchsia jewels, which is a beautiful deep pink, and again you get that fabulous iridescent shine. Then there are the brown jewels, and these are so pretty. They're just this soft kind of a milk chocolate tone that also is a little reminiscent of copper, but it's really, really beautiful. And I think that in a lot of fall designs this will actually work beautifully. And then finally there's the medium blue, which is a beautiful, beautiful kind of a deep tropical blue. You know, this reminds me of Capri blue, the Austrian Swarovski crystal color. So that is very similar to what that looks like. Just gorgeous. So those were the brand new jewel colors. So now we have the Crafters Essentials Winter die set. And this wonderful die set includes a beautiful background piece, which is here, or you can turn it this way as well, and you get these beautiful stitched line kind of a swirls and beautiful snowflake shapes here, and then there's all these little detailed stars and different little snowflakes. So those are embossed details. So this is kind of a dual purpose die where you can either just run it through your die cutting machine and get just the die cut, or you can also use, if you have like a texture pad, you know, you get those little squishy pads, and you can just run it through, and instead of cutting the die, it's going to push the die into that nice cushy surface, and it's going to give you the imprint of all of those little stars and extra snowflakes. So that is a really beautiful detail. And then you get a couple of snowdrift pieces here, which are going to be stitched along all the edges, and you can layer these up in different ways. You can, you know, build multiples, and this can be used as a grassy hillside for spring and summer cards. It can be used as water waves in an ocean card, and then also snow. So these are actually not just limited to the winter season. And then you get this fabulous, beautiful buck die, and he's got a full rack of antlers there. So very, very nice. And then you get these fabulous trees, and this little trio of trees is just the perfect size because it's big enough for a card front and it holds its own, but it also can easily be put in your background. So what I did is I went ahead and I just did a little mock-up scene, and this background piece is 5.5 by 4 1/4. And this time I did the landscape orientation, and I did the 2 snowdrift dies, and then I cut the trees out of black and the buck out of black, and then I popped it up a little bit so that you get some really beautiful dimension. And you can make your scene, you can add different trees at different levels and really make something very, very striking. And really these trees are a good enough size where you can also incorporate them into a full 12 by 12 scrapbook page, and they're going to stand up to that size. So the next item I have are the Build a Stocking dies. And again, this is a wonderful die set that you're really going to have a lot of fun using. So you get the full stocking, and it has the little loop on it, and there's little stitch detailing around the whole outside. And then this piece is a decorative piece that fits on top of your stocking so that you can cut it out of different colors or pattern papers. And then for the top portion right here, you can cut out an opening to the top of your stocking if you'd like. So I'll just kind of put that right there. And then you get some really adorable peripheral pieces. You get this adorable little pine tree, this beautiful snowflake, a nice heart shape here, and then you get some little crossed candy canes that are tied together with a bow. So very cute. And I've gone ahead and cut these out just to show you. So here is the stocking, and I cut out this big piece in the white, and then I cut out the fabric piece in a really nice little winter pattern. And then I did cut out the top, and then it's real easy to go ahead and tuck a little something in there. So any one of these or all of these you can tuck into the top of your stocking. You can also take your heart or any of the shapes and lay it on the stocking itself. So you could cut a little Christmas tree out of the stocking and inset, you know, I could have cut the tree out of here, taken this piece and popped it in there. And I could have done the same with the heart or the snowflake or even the crossed candy canes. But lots and lots of different ways to use all these elements together or separately. And the nice thing about the size that I really like on those pieces are using them for tags, because I am a big believer in making your own gift tags. And of course the Christmas season is the best time of year to make a bunch of tags. So the next beautiful die that I have is called the Foliage Frame die. And obviously this one is very, very pretty, and it's going to cut along the outside edge here, which is a full 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then it'll cut all around all of these beautiful leaves. And then you can see that the leaves, or the die itself, has this veining detailing to every single one of the leaves, and that's going to impress down upon your die. And so then you can see that the die cut piece that you're going to get has those pretty veins already on it. And here's just an A2 size card base. So I'm going to just lay this on top to show you that it fills up the whole base. And there you go. And this is something, if you wanted to, you could you know, leave these raised so that you get a really pretty dimensional look. Or of course you can use some adhesive and make sure that all the leaves are flat, whichever you prefer. And again, this piece will also work landscape or horizontal, or portrait or landscape, I think is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, that is a very, very beautiful die. And then I was also going to say, I kind of like this piece as well. So the piece that's left behind, maybe you could do something interesting with that. You know, you could put like a different border around it and then inset this piece and really make something unique. So, you know, don't just go ahead and throw out your centerpiece. You might find a really nice use for it. So the next item are the holly berries and dies, or the hollies, wait, oh my God, holly and berries dies. Wow. And this wonderful die set, even though it's petite, there's really actually quite a bit in here, because you're going to get 5 different sizes of leaves. And 3 different sizes of berries. So this is what they all look like cut out. So there's your 5 different sizes and the 3 berries. And then you can see that you also get that little embossed vein running down the center of each one of your leaves after you cut it out. So that's a really nice little detail there. And then you can go ahead and put these together in different arrangements. So here I've just taken 2 different sizes of leaves and then the 3 little, I just made little tri-clusters here of berries. And these can be put anywhere that you want. As details on any card project, you can cut some of the smallest ones out and lay it over, lay it on top of these. You can use all the little berries, sprinkle berries around. Just many, many different options with these dies. And then our final die set that we have here is called the Christmas Stocking Banner. And as you can see, again, it is an absolutely wonderful, very large die. And you're going to cut out a nice banner here that hangs down, and you get 6 different little stockings. And then this little piece again is the fabric piece that sits inside each one of the stockings so that you can use different colors or pattern papers. And then this little piece here is going to cut out the top of your stocking. So I have gone ahead and cut out an example of what this looks like. So again, I've cut this all in white. I've used this little piece to cut the green and the red pieces here. And then this little opening here I used on this stocking, and you can go ahead and tuck something into that stocking if you'd like. So if you have like a really cute little puffy enamel sticker or just little die cuts of you know, any kind of Christmas goodies that you want, you can just tuck them into the little stockings. And this this is actually larger than your card base, but you can you know, go ahead and just use this amount and snip it off here, and then you have your stockings hanging that way. You can do it like this, and then you just snip off both of these right here. So you just have a slightly shorter amount, or you know, any arrangement that you would like. And then certainly, of course, this is definitely going to fit really nicely on a 12 by 12 scrapbook layout page. All right, so that's a quick look at all of the new releases for November and December for the Cat Scrappiness website. And these, like I said, are all available currently in her store, and there's going to be new products coming that of course I'm going to go over with you. But to see these and all of her wonderful products, go ahead and follow that link that I provided below this video in the description box, and you'll be able to quickly start shopping for yourself. And please don't forget to use my special coupon code, which is Cynthia10, and if you apply that to your shopping cart when you're checking out, then you will get 10% off your entire order, including these new items. So be sure to take advantage of that offer. So I hope that you love these products as much as I do. I hope that you see all of the amazing potential that they all have, and that you give them a try. So you guys take care of yourselves and have fun crafting wherever you are. Bye-bye.